Caitlin Clark, basketball queen. Caitlin Clark, the name that echoes through the halls of college basketball, a name synonymous with excellence, determination, and sheer talent. When you think of the best, you think of Caitlin Clark. This girl is on fire. From the moment she steps onto the court, you can feel the electricity in the air. Every dribble, every pass, every shot, it's like watching a master at work. Her precision and skill are unmatched. She's got skills, she's got charisma, she's got the whole package. Caitlin isn't just a player, she's a phenomenon. Her ability to read the game, to anticipate her opponent's moves, and to execute with such finesse is what sets her apart. And let's not forget that infectious smile that wins over fans everywhere. College basketball, she owned it. From her freshman year to her senior season, Caitlin dominated the court. She led her team to countless victories, breaking records and setting new standards along the way. Her leadership and drive were evident in every game. National championship game, dropped 30 points like it was nothing. In the biggest moments, Caitlin shines the brightest. Her performance in the national championship was nothing short of legendary. She made it look effortless, but we all know the hard work and dedication that goes into being that good. This ain't just basketball, folks, this is star power, and everybody knows it. From interviews to fan interactions, Caitlin carries herself with a grace and confidence that is rare. She's not just a player, she's a role model, an inspiration to young athletes everywhere. Except maybe the WNBA? More on that later. Despite her undeniable talent and star power, the transition to the WNBA hasn't been as smooth as one might expect. There are challenges and hurdles that even the best must face. But if anyone can overcome them, it's Caitlin. Caitlin Clark is the real deal. Every game, every play, she proves why she's considered one of the best. Her focus, her strategy, her execution, it's all top-notch. She's a player who can change the course of a game with a single play. She's got that it factor. It's something you can't teach, something you can't learn. It's innate. Caitlin has that special something that makes her stand out, that makes her unforgettable. It's what makes fans cheer louder and opponents wary. Fans love her, sponsors want her, and she's only just getting started. The future is bright for Caitlin Clark. With every game, she gains more fans, more recognition, and more opportunities. Sponsors are lining up, eager to be associated with such a phenomenal talent. Remember the name, folks, because you're going to be hearing it a lot more in the years to come. Caitlin Clark is not just a name, it's a legacy in the making. As she continues to rise, we can only imagine the heights she will reach. So keep your eyes on her because the basketball queen is here to stay. The LPGA, they're not dumb. They see Caitlin Clark, they see dollar signs, and they're not afraid to make a move. They invited her to play in a celebrity pro-am event. Genius. Now Clark ain't no golfer. But guess what? People tuned in. They wanted to see her. They wanted to be part of the hype. And the LPGA, they got their money's worth. That's what I call a smart investment. The LPGA took a chance. They rode the wave of Caitlin's popularity, and it paid off big time. Now let's talk about the WNBA. They should be bending over backwards to get Caitlin Clark on board. This is a league that needs star power, needs excitement, needs to fill those seats. But what do? Nothing! They're missing the biggest opportunity since, well, ever. Caitlin Clark could be the face of their franchise, the LeBron James of women's basketball. But they're too busy fumbling the ball to even notice. I'm telling you, it's a darn shame. The WNBA had a chance to strike gold, and they blew it. Look, I'm not saying the WNBA doesn't do anything to promote its players. They have some initiatives, sure. You see some social media posts, a few commercials here and there, and maybe an event or two. But let's be real, it's not enough to make a significant impact. But they ain't doing enough. The stands are still half empty, and the buzz around the games is minimal. It's like they're whispering when they should be shouting. They need to be louder, much louder. Imagine a megaphone at full blast. That's the kind of energy they need to bring to their marketing. They need to be bolder, taking risks with their campaigns, making statements that can't be ignored. Think of the most eye-catching, daring ads you've ever seen. That's the level they need to aim for. They need to be everywhere, from billboards in the busiest parts of the city to ads on every social media platform. The WNBA should be impossible to miss. Where are the billboards with Caitlin Clark's face on them? Where are the commercials that make you stop and watch? Where are the ads that make you feel something? Where are the primetime games? The ones that everyone talks about the next day? The WNBA needs to secure those slots and make their games must-watch events. The WNBA needs to step up their marketing game. They need a dedicated team that's constantly brainstorming and executing new ideas, pushing the envelope, and finding innovative ways to engage fans. They need to invest in their stars, showcasing their personalities, their stories, their journeys. People connect with stories, and the WNBA has plenty of them. They need to create buzz, get people talking, sharing, and engaging. Social media should be flooded with WNBA content, from highlights to behind-the-scenes footage. They need to make people care, show the passion, the dedication, the hard work that goes into every game. Make fans feel like they're part of something bigger. Until they do, they're going to keep on missing out on opportunities like this. Every missed marketing opportunity is a missed chance to grow the league and its fan base. And that's a crying shame, because the talent in that league is off the charts. These athletes are incredible, and they deserve to be seen and celebrated. The WNBA has the potential to be a powerhouse in the sports world, but they need to step up their marketing game to get there. The talent is there, the passion is there. Now it's time for the marketing to match it. Section 5. Long game? More like long goodbye for WNBA. This ain't just about Caitlin Clark, folks. This is about the future of the WNBA. If they can't capitalize on a once-in-a-generation talent like her, what does that say about their future? They need to wake up and smell the coffee. The WNBA has the potential to be huge, but they gotta start making smarter decisions, gotta start thinking outside the box, gotta start acting like they want to be successful. Section 6. Wake-up call. How WNBA can still score. Okay, so the WNBA messed up, we get it. Attendance is down, TV ratings are not where they should be, and the league is struggling to capture the attention it deserves. But let's not dwell on the past. Instead, let's focus on the future and how the WNBA can still score big. But it's not too late to turn things around. The league has a lot of potential, and with the right moves, it can become a powerhouse in women's sports. The key is to act fast and act bold. The WNBA needs to make some strategic changes to capture the hearts and minds of sports fans everywhere. They gotta act fast and they gotta act bold. This means taking risks and making decisions that might seem unconventional. The WNBA needs to shake things up and create a buzz that will get people talking. It's about creating moments that fans will remember and want to be a part of. First things first, sign Caitlin Clark to a marketing deal. Caitlin Clark is a rising star with a huge following. She's got the skills, the charisma, and the fan base to bring a lot of attention to the league. By making her the face of the WNBA, the league can tap into her popularity and draw in new fans. Get her face out there. Put her on billboards, in commercials, and all over social media. Make sure everyone knows who Caitlin Clark is and that she's a WNBA star. This kind of visibility is crucial for building a strong brand and attracting new fans. Billboards, commercials, social media, the whole 9 yards. The more people see Caitlin Clark and associate her with the WNBA, the more likely they are to tune into games and become fans. It's all about creating a strong, recognizable brand that people can get behind. Second, schedule more nationally televised games. Visibility is key, and the more games that are broadcast on national TV, the more opportunities there are for people to watch and become fans. It's about making the WNBA accessible to as many people as possible. Put the best players on the biggest stage. Showcase the talent and excitement of the WNBA by putting the best players in the spotlight. This will not only attract new fans, but also keep existing fans engaged and excited about the league. Let the world see what they're missing. The WNBA has some incredible talent, and it's time to show it off. By broadcasting more games and highlighting the best players, the league can create a buzz that will draw in new fans and keep them coming back for more. Third, embrace the hype. The WNBA needs to lean into the excitement and energy that comes with sports. This means creating a fun, engaging atmosphere at games and events. It's about making the WNBA experience something that fans will want to be a part of. Don't shy away from it, run with it. The more buzz they create, the more fans they'll attract. It's that simple. By embracing the hype and creating a fun, exciting atmosphere, the WNBA can draw in new fans and keep them coming back for more. It's all about creating an experience that people will want to be a part of. Section 7. Women's sports deserve better. Look, this ain't just about basketball, this is about all women's sports. They deserve the same attention, the same respect, the same opportunities as men's sports. The LPGA gets it. They're out there hustling, promoting their athletes, and reaping the rewards. The WNBA needs to take notes. It's time for the powers that be to step up and invest in women's sports. Give them the resources they need to succeed. Section 8. Caitlin Clark, a case study in success. Caitlin Clark is a shining example of what women's sports can be: exciting, inspiring, and downright entertaining. She's a walking, talking highlight reel. The WNBA missed the boat on this one, but they can learn from their mistakes. They can use Caitlin Clark's success as a blueprint for the future. Section 9. The future is now. Time for action. The WNBA needs to stop sleepwalking and start making some noise. Caitlin Clark is a once-in-a-generation talent, and they can't afford to waste her potential. The future of the WNBA is at stake. It's time for them to step up their game before it's too late.